Jingle road, trailer for sailoring.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by my channel. My name is Jana Leigh, the best friend you've always wanted. And today, besties, we got a treat for you. It's more Reddit stories, but the emphasis on family dysfunction. Yes, we all know some dysfunctional families. We may be in some dysfunctional families. And with that being said, let's jump in and see if we can help out these folks. So the first one is Am I the Asshole post. So this guy wants to know, is he the asshole for moaning? He puts in quotation marks, moaning. I need to know if I'm the asshole or if this is a hill I should down. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. My 34-year-old male wife's 30-year-old female, Anna, always bragging about what a great baker her grandmother, Edna, is. She used to own an award winning bakery. We were at my wife's late Aunt Helen's wake. It was a small gathering. Edna brought along what was apparently Helen's favorite pie that Edna made. It was a chocolate pie. I love a good chocolate pie, by the way. Anna offered me a slice and I turned it down as I am not a fan of such food. However, Anna insisted and Edna chimed in. I politely accepted a slice. Turns out, Edna makes the best chocolate pie you have ever had. Ever. It's so decadent. I can see why it was Aunt Helen's favorite. I made a sound to express how delicious I found the pie to be. However, Edna just stared. I didn't think much of it as we are at a wake and it's not a joyful event. Obviously, it's not a joyful event. I then asked my wife if it would be okay if I tried some of the whipped cream to enjoy with the pie. She silently passed me the cream. I know I made another sound. You idiot. You idiot. Read the room. Oh my God. But it was just a nice sound. Again, to show my pleasure. Edna left soon. Edna soon left the table and my wife followed. I assume for grieving reasons. You are an idiot. Oh my God. On the car ride home, my wife told me how I made her 94-year-old grandmother so uncomfortable as I was moaning loudly and repeatedly at the table. My wife said it was over the top and her grandmother called it vulgar. And probably was. Why are you doing this at a funeral? At a wake? Why? It's already uncomfortable. And then you making these noises. Just say it's good and go on about your business. I told my wife I was not moaning sexually over the pie. However, she did not believe me as she said I moaned harder after she passed me the whipped cream and I made a scene at the wake, moaning sensually, in quotation marks, over chocolate pie and whipped cream while licking my lips and fingers. I'm sorry, is this a crime? You are at a wake. People are there grieving. You can't be serious. Licking your fingers and moaning. This guy's an idiot. As she was telling me this, she got a text from her brother, apparently joking about the erotic pie. Erotic pie. And it made her more pissed at me. I'd be pissed too. Why are you doing this at a wake? People are sad. It's a sad event. And you doing all this? It must have been really loud. If all these people are commenting on it, it must have. Oh, you are so inappropriate. Yes, you're the asshole. Let's just clear that up. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. Yes. Let's go to the next one. This next one Says, am I the asshole for a pose I did in front of my boyfriend's family and friends? I, 24-year-old female, was a gymnast in college. I've gotten used to that being a topic of discussion when around new people. A few days ago, I was hanging out by the pool with my boyfriend, some of his friends and family, and one of his cousins asked me if I could do all the moves and stretches. I played along, put down my drink, and did a standing split, lifting my leg and holding it behind my head. It was a seemingly normal, cute moment. Whatever. People clapped, we laughed, moved on. Anyway, my boyfriend's sister mentioned to me that she thought it was a inappropriate thing for me to do in that setting. She said it was suggestive, in quotation marks, to do that in a bikini in front of a mixed audience. I told her I didn't agree. It was a very basic gymnast pose, even yoga. Just all in good fun. Now I'm getting the cold shoulder. Am I the asshole? No, you're not the asshole. That lady is just jealous because she can't do it. You're not limber. Aunt Susan ain't limber anymore, and she regrets getting older. She's going through middle age and sees this little young girl who's fit and flexible and probably very attractive, and she's jealous. Her husband was probably sitting there clapping, enjoying the view, and now she's jealous. So she can, ooh, I was about to say something mean. No, you're not the asshole. Oh, this is the boyfriend's sister. The sister? Yeah, she's jealous. She's definitely jealous. There was nothing wrong with what you did. What you did. Oh, this one is a long one. Am I the asshole for not helping my sister watch my nephew during a flight delay? Ray, 25-year-old female, and I, 23-year-old female, grew up in New York City. Our parents own a vacation home. When I moved out, they decided to move there permanently. They've only been back once, so I decided to visit them. Mom and Ray were talking and my plans came up. She called and asked why I didn't tell her I was planning to go to Cali. I said it had nothing to do with her. Wow. So why would I have to tell her anything? Okay, right off the bat, I'm sensing some tension between you and your sister. She said it made no sense for us to do separate trips when we could just go together. I said she's acting extremely entitled to something she had no parts in, and I'm not obligated to include her in every plan I make. She said she just wants our parents to meet her son. I said he's like 5 months. You had plenty of time to take him if it was important. These sisters don't like each other. And whoever is writing this, the 23-year-old female, she's very bitter. I don't know if something happened growing up. That's what I'm starting to get a sense of. Um, Something happened. I don't know if the parents favored the older sister. I think her name was Ray. Yeah, Ray. I don't know if the parents favored the older sister and she just kind of got left out in the cold, or I don't know, but there's definitely some animosity there. Um, but I mean, if she wanted to go on a trip, she planned the trip by herself. She obviously wanted to go by herself. You are not entitled to go with me just because we're related. That's silly. Okay, back to the story. Then she cried to mom. Mom said it was a good idea. I said if Ray cared so much, she would have planned to see them on her own. She told me she really needs this. So the mom, I'm guessing she wants to just see everybody at once, which I'm sure she does since she's moved so far away. Um, but the younger sister, she obviously doesn't want Ray to come. I mean, she's the one that planned the trip originally. So, okay, let's keep going. I told Ray if she comes, she can't ask me for shit. Oh, jeez. Yeah, she hates her sister. Yeah. I think the older Ray is probably the golden child the parents dote on. And now that she's had a baby, it's probably even worse. Now the baby and Ray are probably just the talk of every discussion. And I bet you the younger sister's just, she's tired of being second best. I bet you that's where it's headed. I bet you that's what happened. I told Ray if she comes, she can't ask me for shit. I'm not helping with her kid. Oh yeah, not even my nephew is her kid. I'm not helping with her kid. Act like I'm not even there. She agreed. That's the setup. Of course, she's gonna. The baby is 5 months old. She's gonna need some help. And where's the daddy? Why isn't the daddy coming? The baby's father to help. Anyway, the day came and our connecting flight was delayed, so we had to stay the night. I was trying to fall asleep. She asked me if I was really going to sleep. I was annoyed. I said, "If you leave me the f alone." Oh yeah, ghetto. Yeah, she hates her sister. She hates her sister. Later, she asked me to watch the baby. I said, just hold him and go to sleep. She was scared somebody would snatch him while she slept, which, could be valid. I said, she sounds effing crazy and no one wants her kid. Child. Oh, this is messy. Messy. And you admitting to all this talking crazy to your sister and being so nasty to a baby, your nephew, your flesh and blood, just nasty. Let's keep going. Nobody wants her kid. She said she was exhausted and had been drinking energy drinks all night, but she was crashing and tried to put him in my arms. I said, this is exactly why you should have just stayed the F at home. I told you from jump, I'm not doing this ish. You already forced your way here. Now you're just going to have to figure it out. Wow, this girl is nasty. I wouldn't want anything to do with her. And she's putting all this online. She said, seriously? I'm effing exhausted. I can barely even keep my eyes open. I said, then go to sleep and close my eyes. She knew what the terms were. We made it there, but later Mom asked if she really raised me to be so cold towards my sister. She told me she had broken down and had a mental meltdown. I said, I love my sister. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't love your sister. The way you talk to her, the way you talk to her, treat her child as if the child is just nothing to you. You don't love her. You're nasty to her. Yeah, you don't love her. I said, I love my sister, but she should grow up. Oh my gosh. And stop being so dramatic about a situation she put herself in. She said it wouldn't have hurt to help her even just a little. And see, that's what families do. Even though you may not like kids, this is your flesh and blood. You see your sister is struggling. Even though you did not invite her on this trip, she's annoying you, but that's still your sister. You help out your family. That's what families do. I don't know what Ray has done to this girl in the past. But it is something serious to be acting like this. This is this is gross. I can't imagine treating my sisters like this. This is disgusting. I told her I didn't help her make the baby and she should have known something could go wrong when traveling. Oh yeah. This is nasty, y'all. She is a nasty person. We got back a week ago and haven't spoken to each other at all, but she texted me today how hurt she was and she feels like I don't care about her or my nephew at all. And you don't. You don't. You proved that on this trip. You don't. I told her she knew what she was getting into when she begged to come and imposed on my trip. She said she thought I would have changed my mind when I realized we would have to sleep in the airport and that she would have done it for me. And I bet she would have. I think if the roles were reversed, I think Ray would have. I said, "Your kid, your responsibility." I might be willing to just apologize to shut her up if people say I'm the asshole. You are. You are the asshole. You are the absolute asshole. You're nasty. You're a nasty person. You're nasty to your family, to a baby, a 5-month-old baby. Yes, you're the asshole. Even though she did wiggle her way and connive her way into this trip, she's still your family and you help out your family. You do not treat your family like this. This is insane to me. I would never treat my family like this. Something is wrong with her. She needs some therapy. Some serious therapy, like to get out these issues. Maybe some like group family therapy or something. She is not well. But tell me what you think in the comments about these stories. What's your favorite story? Any advice you want to give? Just put it in the comments. And if there's anything you would like to send me, you can send it to my email at askjanaleigh@gmail.com. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye.